Hello everyone! Today I want to show you an extremely comfortable, easy to play, and yet powerful bow set without the health drain of Dereliction. All you need is a generic level 2-2 slot talisman. Let's take a look. The damage output of this set is very high, while still having a lot of comfortable skills for your hunt to be relatively easy. I will go over each skill and explain what it does in detail. First, I will talk about Spread variant since it has more DPS, but you have to be close to the monster. If you are not comfortable using Spread, I will show you a rapid set shortly after, which is more forgiving and better if you are new to bow. The sets are almost identical. There are 5 different bows for each shot type and 1 per element, so 10 in total. Should always use the element which the monster is weak against. Also, those are templates and can easily be upgraded with a better talisman, which is not hard to get. The set pieces for Spread are the following: Final Boss Helmet, Ragna Gadaki Mail, Narga Kuga Arms, Scorned Magna Malo Waist, Shagaru Magala Feet. The talisman only needs 2 level 2 slots, no skills required. Combined, we get the following skills: Elements Attack level 5, Critical Boost level 3, Weakness Exploit level 3, Stamina Surge level 3, Spread Up level 3, Resentment level 2, Bear Shot level 2, Constitution level 2, Reload Speed level 2, Bow Charge Plus level 1, Evade Window level 1, Evade Extender level 1, Mail of Hellfire level 1, Coalescence level 1, and Bloodlust level 1. Weakness Exploit level 3 increases your affinity by 50% on the monster's weak spot. Critical Boost level 3 increases damage dealt by critical hits to 140%. Constitution and Stamina Surge will help you maintain your stamina, which is a core skill on all bow sets. Bloodlust level 1 will afflict you with Frenzy when you draw your weapon. Frenzy slowly drains your health, but at a way lesser rate than Dereliction. While your health is drained, you get a 10% stamina reduction, which is great on bow. Increased evasion, and on top of that, plus 10 raw and plus 5 element. And you will also get plus 10 raw from Resentment level 2 during that time. When you deal enough damage, you overcome that frenzy, which gives you 20% affinity, heals you for all your red health, and you activate Coalescence. I will show you at the end of the video how to easily overcome the frenzy in a very short amount of time. You will not notice the health drain at all. Coalescence activates after overcoming a blight or abnormal status. The frenzy effect from Bloodlust also counts. On level 1, it gives plus 12 raw, plus 2 elements, and plus 5% status buildup. Going further only adds a slight increase to those stats, so it's not needed. Element Attack level 5 will increase the element by 20% and give plus 4 as a bonus. Use the right element for your bow. Even though it sounds like a huge increase, it is not as important as the other skills, so it's fine to leave it on level 4 or below if it doesn't fit. Mail of Hellfire increases your raw attack while also decreasing your defense when you use the red switch scroll. On the blue scroll, it increases your element attack while decreasing your elemental resistances. Since bow has better scalings on the raw, even when playing an elemental bow build, it's recommended to stay in red scroll. The defense loss of the red scroll on level 1 is neglectable, while you gain plus 15 raw. Bow Charge Plus adds another level to your bow charges, which is mandatory. Reload Speed level 2 lets you switch between coatings without a reload animation. Evade Extender and Evade Window make dodging a lot easier, even on level 1. It also synergizes greatly with the Dodge Bolt switch skill. Bear Shot level 2 has a 10% chance of not losing a coating after a shot is fired. This is not needed and comes with the set, but it's a nice bonus to have. The following bows are the best spread bows for each element. For fire, Queen's Rhapsody Plus, which is crafted from the Raytheon. For water, Chele Warbow from the Daimyo Hermitor, the Kazu Bow for thunder, Ember Arc Valanga from Bariath for ice, and finally for dragon we have the Crimson Plume from Valstrax. The Bariath bow is the weakest one on this list, and I recommend rather using the Lunagaran one, which is rapid. The decorations needed are the following: 3 element jewels 1, 1 element jewel plus 2, 1 mighty bow jewel 4, 3 critical jewels 2, 2 tenderizer jewels 2, 2 spread jewels 3, 1 refresh jewel plus 4, 1 refresh jewel 2. If the bow has only level 1 slots, fill them with element jewel 1 decorations. If the bow has no slots at all, it's fine to not have the skill maxed out. You can easily upgrade this set even with a mediocre talisman. Getting a Fate Extender on level 2 is fairly simple and gives you even more comfort. If your talisman allows it, or if you are fine with a Fate Extender level 1, the following skills are a great addition to this set: more level into Coalescence, Bloodlust, Resentment, or Constitution. Chain Crit, attack up, but only if you can get level 4, Blade Scale Hone, and finally Ballistics. Ballistics will increase the range in which your arrows deal the maximum amount of damage. It also works with Bolt Boost, which I will talk about later on in the Switch skill section. Blade Scale Hone level 1 has a 50% chance to increase your close range coating damage for 30 seconds after a perfectly timed dodge. If you want to sacrifice some damage for an easier to manage range, you should go for rapid shot bows. The rapid set looks almost identical. We just swap out the helmet for the Kushala Glare Axe and the chest for the final boss's mail. Don't forget to swap out the decorations as I did here. The rapid bows you should craft are the following. For fire, the Lohenbogen from Anjanat. For water, the Elysian Mana Plus from Mizutsune. For thunder, take the Thundering Strike Bow Plus from Tobi Katachi. For ice, the Luna Luni Frostbow from Lunagaran. And finally for dragon, build the Untergang from Gor Magala. For your Petalace, you should go for the Underworld Petalace since it gives 100 extra stamina. If you are experienced at managing your stamina, swap to the Demon Petalace for 5 more raw attack at the cost of all other stats. For your Rampage decoration, you should use the Daora Soul Jewel for plus 15% more affinity. If the bow does not have a level 3 slot, use the specific anti-species jewel instead for a 5% raw damage increase. I will blend in what jewel to use against which monster. For switch skills, I recommend using the following. On the red scroll, take Dodgeball, Absolute Power Shot, Stick Thrust, and either Focus Shot or Aerial Aim. Take Herculean Draw on the last slot. On the blue scroll, you should have Bolt Boost. The other switch skills are not important and you will probably not use them during a hunt. I advise you to watch Titus69's in-depth videos about the bow switch skills if you want to learn more, which are also linked in the description. Dodge Bolt combined with the evasive skills lets you become almost invincible if you time your dodges correctly. You also keep your charge level and use your arrow as a melee attack while you spin. This deals a decent amount of damage and is further increased if you used close-ranged coatings. If you dodge an attack in the very last moment, you hear a sound and gain 3 charge levels at once. This is what makes this move so powerful. Absolute Power Shot gives your power shots the ability to stun. Focus Shot lets you dodge attacks and fully recovers your stamina after. Aerial Aim makes you fly into the air where you can shoot the monster from above. Use this if you like wyvern riding. Herculean Draw gives you a short but powerful damage increase. Bolt Boost adds supercritical distance in which your arrows deal even more damage. It lasts for a long time, that's why it should not be on your main scroll. Activate this skill before combat begins. As mentioned in the skill section, Reload Speed level 2 is a great quality of life improvement for bow. In this clip, you can see how I switch my coatings without any reload animation. This is incredibly useful to switch back to your power coatings immediately after paralyzing or poisoning a monster. You can also switch to close range coatings real fast when you are in range. This saves power coatings on long hunts. While playing bow, it's helpful to have a palico similar to this one. The support move, Go, Fight, Win, will decrease your stamina loss even further. Rousing Roar also increases your affinity by 30%. This brings us to 100% affinity. Power Drum increases your attack and defense by a small amount. Lottery Box is nice to have since your palico will summon the Kitanator for 300 damage and a free topple. This occurs on average once per hunt. The new skill, Support Centric, makes your palico use its support moves more frequently. I also recommend Status Attack Up and a Status Weapon for more Paralyzes and Sleeps. Melee Centric is helpful, so the Kitanator will be spawned next to the monster. For food skills, you should eat the following: Dango Fighter level 4, Dango Feet and Dango Marksman level 3. Dango Booster level 1. Dango Fighter decreases your stamina usage and stacks with Constitution. Dango Feet gives you the same effect as Flinch Free. Dango Marksman increases your arrow damage when it activates. Keep in mind that if you're set as Constitution level 3, Dango Fighter level 3 will be enough to reach the cap of 50%. In that case, you can put Dango Marksman on level 4 for some extra damage. If you don't like hopping skewers, your set should have Constitution level 4, since then Dango Fighter level 2 is enough. If you play on PC, I recommend the VIP Dango Ticket mod to always get the food skills you ate for. Otherwise, you might not get what you ate for every hunt. Your item pouch should contain at least the following items: Dash Juice, Nitro Shrooms, Empty Files, all coatings your bow is able to use, Might Seeds, Demon Powder, and Mega Demon Drug. I recommend creating a shortcut on your radial menu to craft more power coatings, since they will run out at some point during the hunt. So now I will show you a typical start of a hunt. I'll keep it as simple as possible. First, before you enter the monsters area, take all your attack boosting items, after that, drink a dash juice. Collecting a wire bug is also helpful, but not a must. Switch to your blue scroll and activate Bolt Boost. Swap back to your red scroll. If you have 3 wire bugs, you can use Herculean Draw immediately. If your bow can use those, I would open the hunt with para coatings. With Reload Speed level 2, you immediately load them by simply scrolling through your coatings. Try to dodge the initial roar. Because I did so successfully, Blade Scale Hone activated. After paralyzing the Tigrex, I switched to close range coatings because of the extra damage from Blade Scale Hone. Power coatings still deal more damage, but I suggest you save them if Blade Scale Hone is active. As you can see now, the skill Coalescence activated already, even before the Tigrex was able to do anything. I got all the HP back, which were drained, even though those weren't a lot. The crosshair changing shapes indicates the supercritical range from Bolt Boost. And so, we've reached the end of the video. I hope you've learned something, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Thanks for watching!